This is Rap the News, and will America recover from the shutdown? Or is it going to get worse? Is the shutdown a cover-up for something more bigger and dubious, dark and dubious? Is it more worse than we could ever imagine? Is everything getting ready to go downhill? I got a real bad feeling about this, man. A real bad feeling. And that wall seemed like a cover-up. Sometimes when you talk about that wall, man, I think that it is going to be used to keep in all of the Americans when they get devastated. When America get devastated, it's to lock you into this devastation. You know, that's what it seemed like. You ain't going to be able to travel. You know, this dude has made it hard to do everything, man. And people don't even see how wicked this game is that these devils are playing, man. And so I've been looking at the markets. I've been looking at all of these analytical people that analyze the stocks and the Dow and the Nasdaq and, you know, the Feds, and, you know, and it's just one heart-drenching thing after the next. And then I'm looking at the condition of the people. Now, I remember one thing an Oriental man said, and he said, you know what? One day gold is going to be water. Gold is going to be water. Meaning that water is going to be the value of gold. You know, and I believe he's right about that. And, you know, just say the market, I'm going to tell you what woke me up. 1995 market crash, or 1998. It was one of those, 95 or 98. And I was into real estate. I was thinking my life was going up and all of that kind of stuff. I was kind of like very under the matrix, just to say that. And I was just living systematically. I was getting ready to buy a house out in Anne California, and all of it would have been you know, a heartbreak if I'd have did any of that. God like stopped it all. So you know, big props up to God. But yeah, the market crashed, and it actually did crash, and we could have went downhill. We would have been stuck in the hood for life if the market crashed back then. God gave us a chance to, you know, and after that happened, like real estate, the market went down. You know, all of these fake loans and everything they was giving out and all that kind of stuff, all these balloon loans and all of that stuff went downhill fast, man. A lot of people lost their houses. It was just awful. And you know, and I lost my job, my license, everything else. And I don't know, man, that woke me up. That and I was like, you know what, if I don't get my family out of here, we're gonna be stuck. I said, if it all had went down and everything crashed, then the whole society is gonna crash. The grid is gonna crash. I was just watching, and then basically we're gonna starve to damn death, and then people gonna be bamming and kicking our door and raping us. You know, I got too many family members that's, you know, they can't defend themselves. You know what I mean? And raping us and stealing what we have, burning our house down, and leaving us more devastated than we already is. You know what I mean? Because that's what's going to happen in the hood. It's going to be survival of the fittest. Police going to be shooting people down dead in the street. You know how it's going to go. It's going to be ugly. And then it's going to eventually turn into cannibalism. But, you know, I start prepping. I start looking for ways out. I start thinking, okay, if I do get stuck, I start actually, you know, finding some protection for my family, man. Teaching them how to fight, things like that. I don't know, man. This is terrible. And then I don't know, man. Another thing that's going through my mind is about this. Look like this collapse is going down, and that's what it's looking like. It's more than a wall. It looks like a collapse. That's what it looks like to me. I'm wondering about the timing, and I'm wondering if there's something with our return back to Israel or return to the New Jerusalem, wherever God take us. I wonder, is it the exact timing as when everything go downhill, or do we go downhill first and then God take us out? You know, and if we go downhill, you know, I think about things like this because it's like I said, maybe about 20 videos ago, I had a toothache, and I hadn't really experienced pain like that in my life. I'm talking about on two. I have broke my hand on people's face. I have done that, and that was a lot of pain. For some reason, that toothache, man, you know, I'm just one of them fortunate people that I don't really have to go to the dentist too much. I ain't never been to the dentist, let me just say that. I ain't got no fills, no nothing. You know, I just brush my teeth with alcohol peroxide, floss, and all that every damn day. You know, and that's been keeping me away from the dentist. But, you know, sugar, whatever I'm eating, and it attributes to teeth decay or whatever teeth problems, or maybe I got bacteria. I don't know what it is, but I had a toothache, and that toothache damn near killed me, you know. And I can imagine if all the hospitals are shut down, you know, and you can't go nowhere. That pain right there make you want to shoot yourself in the head. I'm pretty sure if anybody had that pain before right there, shoot yourself in the head, man. You got to find answers quick. And so I'm just gonna say this to people, man. It's a quick remedy, and that is go to the supermarket. They sell it, clover powder, and get you some coconut oil. Mix the clover powder and the coconut oil just a little bit, and then into a paste, and then put that right on your damn jacked up teeth, man. And there you go, you got it. You know, and if you want some strong oil, they sell something called Red Cross, and you can put that right on your teeth, and that'll do it for you, man. You know, that'll hold you in a what they call a shit hit the fan situation. Yeah, you would need a lot of stuff in case bad teeth. You got to think about soap, toilet paper, toothpaste, you know, water that you ain't gonna be probably using. Somebody put out a video, and I was watching about General Electric and how they so swamped and behind in their bills, and they ain't getting no help and no assistance from the government, and the General Electric is about to go down. Could that be the big power outage thing that they saying? What if General Electric just go down? You know, I have invested in some solar, you know, a little bit, and I haven't really even put it all together, but I think we need to invest in some solar generators and things like that, man. I wish I had the money. I know what to get. You know what kills me? I know it probably kills some of y'all too. People with the money are too dumb to know what to do with it, huh? You know, and then people without the money, you know exactly what to do, but you can't get the resources. You know what I mean? And then if you even talk to people, which I wouldn't, but if you even talk to people about, hey, look, why are you spending, watch this, $9K a month on some kind of high-rise apartment to look good for society, when you could have bought everything that you needed for your family, you know, in case some emergency happens. They think this is gonna last forever, y'all. You know, and this got me real, like, this is one of them things where I'm gonna sit and pray, because it like really got under my skin just now. And I'm telling you, it wasn't under my skin until I watched a lot of videos, and I know those videos will kill you, and a lot of people got a whole lot of depressing news, man, but I don't know, man. It's just making sense. Like, it don't seem like it's going to be a recovery, y'all. And then how is that going to affect? And then I'm not on food stamps, but they talking about cutting food stamps, and people going to lose their jobs, and, you know, all because you got some fat motherfucker who don't want to let it go, you know, putting up some useless wall when all of these damn Mexicans got tunnels underneath the ground. You can put up a wall for nothing. They come right underneath the tunnels. That don't even make no damn sense. It's right on CNN right now that they done made some tunnels. It don't even make no damn sense. El Chapo dug out a damn prison by a tunnel, right? They dig dug. You know what I'm saying? They dig dug. They just go anywhere they want to go, man, underground. You know what I mean? like some moles or a rat or something, man. That's some funny shit though. But yeah, man, we in some big trouble, man. And man, food and stuff like that. Like I said, all pride aside, man. I was going to the food bank for a while. It ain't the food bank; it's the church, and the church was actually giving out food. And you know, I didn't like to be in that line with them people. You know, and I didn't want to judge nobody for being in that line, but at the same time, I can say that helped me, you know, to stock up some food and for the family, because I got a family of 7, and sometimes you just gotta, all the time you gotta put pride aside, man. I ain't gonna even say sometimes, all the time, and just do what it takes, man, to survive, because you should never depend on another man, the government, or anybody to help you out. If people just do, they do, but it shouldn't be something that you count on, man. But things is looking bad. The government shutdown is bad. America's already going downhill and everything else, you know, and it ain't no reform for this. It's just destruction that waits, and we just waiting for America's destruction. Whether God be merciful to us, that's up to God, you know. Hopefully God does, but if not, you know, we need to make do. It's more things that I want to say. Like I said, I bought traps, animal traps. People's like, oh, it's forbidden to eat a rat. It's forbidden to eat a rabbit. It's forbidden. Get hungry enough and then tell me what's forbidden. Get hungry enough, because I've been hungry enough, and I'm gonna tell you, the neighborhood cat looks good when you hungry. When you ain't ate in 2 or 3 days and you ain't ate, you're gonna go hunting animals, pets, watch and see, and then tell me about what's ethical when you hungry. Let's wrap the news.